Hello everybody, this is Stephen Howson and this is my Euros preview. This is Group C. The Germans, the world champions. So, we have to start with them, don't we? So, world champions Germany, despite losing Philipp Lahm, they've still got a mega strong side. I could make an argument that this side is either as good or possibly better than the French starting 11. It's close. They're both excellent. The spine is great. From Neuer through Boateng to Kroos to Muller up front, and then you've got the sparkle of players like Götze and Ozil and players like that sprinkled around it as well. This is a top-class side, and I don't like saying stuff like, this is a Germany team, Germans always turn up at big tournaments, they just know how to play tournament football. No, this is just a fucking good side, and good sides get far in tournaments because they're good sides. They might miss not having Gundogan and a fully fit Schweinsteiger, but besides that, they're kind of good in virtually every position. In defence, obviously, I like Huides, you know this. I think Kimmich is a decent prospect. Draxler and Sané in midfield, two up-and-coming guys that can open stuff up for them, as well as the regulars that I've mentioned already, like Ozil and Götze and players like that. This is a team littered with talent, and you would expect them to be able to they'll dominate the group without a shadow of a doubt. It's how far they can get into the knockout stages. You do need a little bit of luck in tournament football, and if they get a little bit of luck, they're going to be all right. Muller and Ozil have got ridiculous goal impact ratings. You've also, like I said, got Götze. Even Mario Gomez turns up and scores goals for them. So this is a team that literally could. This is a team that could go all the way and blow everyone out of the water. I think it'd be a potentially really interesting final if it was Germany and France in the final. I think that'd be a wicked final. I think that was the best one that we could hope for. So it's interesting. I expect them to top the group quite easily. Next we've got Northern Ireland. Northern Iron. Martin O'Neill has made them hard to beat. That you can say about them. That's a science fact. He's not been able to nail down one set formation with them yet, and I think that there's a chance that that flexibility is probably a real key for them, that they set up because of the opposition. They're well prepared and they graft for the team and they play what's in front of them rather than just having a cookie cutter formation and like, let's hope for the best. There's usually 5 men in midfield. That's how it ends up, no matter what shape it is. I just think that even though Will Grigg's on fire, I don't think Germany are scared of him. The Germans are not scared about Will Griggs. They're a championship side with that sort of grafting work rate, and they could surprise someone. They could beat Germany. They could hit them on the break, completely frustrate them, have about 20% possession and score the only shot that they get of the game. That could happen because that's football, and especially in tournaments, that's the sort of thing that ends up in folklore. It's just unlikely, isn't it? And we can only go on unlikely. Outside of the starting 11, which is not the greatest on paper anyway, it's incredibly threadbare. So, you know, Will Grigg's got 1 international goal. There's no way the Germans are worried about a Wigan striker going into an international tournament like this. Next, we've got Poland. Now, you think Poland, you think Lewandowski, don't you? Because, let's face it, he's probably the best in his position in the entire world. If he's not, he's in the argument for being the best number 9 in the world. I think he's fucking brilliant. But the supporting cast isn't bad either. You look at Kaputska, he's a skillful young prospect that they've got coming through. You've got Krychowiak in midfield. You've got Piszczek, I'm going to get the pronunciations wrong on all of these, and Gillick in defence, and you've also got to say, like, Jędrzejczyk has got the most difficult name to spell at the Euros. Polish names are a nightmare, aren't they? Well, I think this Polish side has got a couple of very good players. Krychowiak, obviously linked to United pretty much every transfer window for the last couple of years. I like him as a midfielder. If he can stop whatever's coming, especially against the German sides, and they can feed Lewandowski, then he's going to be dangerous. He's going to be playing against teammates. He's going to know the strengths and weaknesses. He's going to be playing against players that he plays all the time in the Bundesliga. And I think he's a potential one to watch. I don't think Poland can get far in the tournament, and I think they're going to struggle to get out of the group. But I do think they'll sneak through with Germany coming second in the group. I'm not sure that this third place thing, I'm not really focusing on that because it's a bit of a lottery, and you don't know what's going to happen in the other groups. So I'm just sticking it to 1 and 2 go through, and that's about it. Next we've got Ukraine, much like Northern Ireland. and Poland. Ukraine have got a team of grafters. Now, these three teams are all like ranked similarly in the mid-20s in a FIFA rankings. Just a team of absolute grafters. They've got Konoplyanka and Yarmolenko as their two star players, the two wingers. These like to play on the counter-attack with a 4-2-3-1, and that's what they're going to do. They're going to look to expose teams on the flanks using their two best players, and that is their option. Now, they can definitely do that. They can sit and break and be hard to break down, and then wait until the right moment, unload one of these guys down the wide areas, looking for a bit of space, and that could cause teams chaos. I think they're still going to struggle, though. And it's going to be... I think there's a lot of 0-0s in this group, and I think there's a lot of potential banana skins for all of these teams in this group. It wouldn't be surprised to see Northern Ireland jump through on the back of just managing to just get one win when the likes of Poland and Ukraine could easily draw against each other. It's going to be... I think it's going to be down to a couple of 1-0s who puts whoever goes through. They're going to be really tight games and probably not ones to watch for excitement, I wouldn't have thought. So I'm going to say... I think Ukraine can come third. I do think Northern Ireland are really going to struggle. I think they're the poorest team in this group. I think they've got a chance. They've got a puncher's chance, but it's no more than that. They're too thin. They're too weak. They have too little goals in them. Whereas Poland have got Lewandowski. Obviously, we've got Konoplyanka and Yarmolenko at Ukraine. They've got Will Griggs. And he might be on fire, but in the Championship, not at international football level. So that's how I think Group C is going to go down. Germany are going to smoke it, and then I expect Poland to probably just edge out Ukraine, and barring some sort of miracle, Northern Ireland are going to finish bottom of the group. Sorry to my Northern Ireland friends. That's just the way I see it. Hopefully I'm wrong. I'd love to see some of the home nations progress into the latter stages. I just can't see it on this instance. Anyway, thank you for watching. Stick it in the comments how you think this group's going to go down. Are Germany going to smoke it? And how far do you think they're going to get in the tournament? What's the crack with Ukraine and Poland? How are they going to do? Are they going to sneak through together? Do you think one's going to top the other? And let's talk Northern Ireland. Tons of ex-United players in there and ex-United Academy players in there. Can they get over the line and sneak in a third place? Because I think second is probably a bit much of an ask for them. Thank you for watching once again. Hit like if you've enjoyed what you've seen. And don't forget to subscribe. See you soon.